At the beginning of the story, we are shown two buses traveling on the road. There are many female students in those buses, all of whom are going to their class. Among them was a girl named Mitsuko, who was quite lovely to look at. She was writing something in her notebook when her friends started saying to her, "Do you keep writing all the time? What will you get by making notes like this? Look here, everyone is enjoying. Why don't you?" Saying this, her friend snatches her notebook, and her pen falls down. Just as she bends down to pick up her pen, we see something come very fast at that moment and cut those girls along with both buses in half. Because of this, all the girls are cut into two parts. As soon as Mitsuko stands up, she is shocked to see what has happened. Since she had bent down to pick up the pen, she was saved. Seeing this, she gets very scared and starts running after getting off the bus. Here we find out that the thing cutting everyone was nothing but the wind itself, which was cutting everyone. This wind now starts chasing Mitsuko as well. Seeing this, Mitsuko starts running very fast while screaming. While running, she sees 4 more girls ahead and tells them to duck, but it was too late. That wind cuts them in half as well and moves on. However, Mitsuko had saved 1 girl among them. Just then, they see some girls cycling somewhere. She tries to save them too, but the wind does the same to them as it did to her friends, and during this, the girl she had just saved from that invisible thing is also killed. Now, seeing this, she gets very scared and starts running here and there. Next, we see that when Mitsuko goes near a river, she is shocked to see that there were already many dead bodies lying in that river, which the wind, that invisible thing, had cut. From there, she takes the clothes of a dead body and changes. In the next scene, we see that while walking, Mitsuko has reached a school where there were many other female students. Their uniform was quite different from Mitsuko's uniform, meaning it was also the case that she was not a student of their school. Just then, a girl comes to Mitsuko and asks her, "How are you?" Actually, as it turns out, that girl was her best friend, but Mitsuko asks her, "Are you really my best friend?" because she was not understanding anything about what was happening to her. She was in deep shock. Here, we also get to see that Mitsuko and her best friend love each other very much. Just then, a strong wind blows, and Mitsuko gets scared and goes inside the building. Her best friend could not understand at all what was happening. She starts asking Mitsuko, "Why are you trembling so much, and why are you so scared? What has happened to you?" Then Mitsuko tells everything to her best friend, how a gust of wind came and cut all the students of her school and left. Hearing this, her friend takes her near the window, puts her hand outside and says, "Look, this is just wind and nothing else." Here, Mitsuko's heart finds some peace, and she starts to feel that perhaps this could just be a dream. After this, Mitsuko's best friend takes 2 more of her friends and makes a plan to skip class. Just as the 4 of them are about to leave the class, their teacher arrives and sees them, but the 4 of them run away from there. While running, the 4 of them arrive at a lake. There, Mitsuko's best friend tells the other 2 friends about her dream. Then, one of the girls says that it is possible that this is true, like a mirror world where everything is opposite or reverse to this world. Saying this, she throws a stone into the pond and says, "Look, here I have thrown a stone, but it is possible that in the other world I might not have done so." Suddenly, a crocodile emerges from that pond and eats one of the girls. Then that girl, the one explaining, says, "Look, I told you, right? What happens in this world does not happen in that world at all, and what is happening in that world cannot happen in this world. So she was eaten by the crocodile in that other world, and look here, she's completely safe." Near that same lake, a bed is seen. These 4 pick up pillows from that bed and start playing. Just then, we see 2 girls watching them from a distance. One of those 2 girls was dressed as a bride, because those 2 girls had married each other. After this, one friend says that we must do something that is impossible in that world, because our fate has already been written, but we can change it. Following this, all these girls return to their school and go to the classroom to take the next lecture. Just then, Mitsuko sees a pillow lying near her. Now, as she bends down to pick this pillow, her teacher starts firing a gun throughout the entire class. As soon as Mitsuko picks up the pillow and looks up, all the girls in her class have been killed. Once again, she survived, just as she had survived in her previous dream. Mitsuko's teacher comes to her and says, "How dare you skip this class? Your death is also certain." Just then, 2 more girls arrive and try to save Mitsuko and run away, but another teacher appears and puts both those girls to death. Now, Mitsuko starts running outside with all the students who had survived, but all the school teachers start firing at those girls. During the firing, as soon as the girls come outside, the wind cuts them down. Mitsuko is left all alone once again. She runs from there through a crowded area and enters a police station. She starts explaining everything there. After hearing her story, a female police officer says to her, "But you are not wearing school clothes." When she places a mirror in front of her, Mitsuko sees in the mirror that she has completely changed. People were not calling her Mitsuko, but by some other name. Here we learn that she was about to get married. The police officer then takes her for her wedding. Seeing this, the people around were congratulating her. As soon as they reach the church, Mitsuko's best friend is also present there. Mitsuko asks her, "What is happening to me?" Her friend tells her, "Be quiet for now. We are under someone's control. Just do as I say." Saying this, she makes her wear the wedding dress and tells her to go inside. As she moves forward for her wedding ceremony, all the girls there start mocking her. Seeing this, her best friend starts killing them one by one. As Mitsuko moves further ahead, instead of a groom, a coffin is seen standing there. When the coffin is opened, a large pig comes out. Mitsuko gets very scared seeing it and attacks it with a broken bottle. After this, Mitsuko and her best friend run out of the church. At the gate, two girls try to stop them, but Mitsuko's best friend kills them and they escape. Mitsuko was running in the other direction because she now felt that something very wrong was happening to her. Moving forward, she looks at herself in another mirror and finds herself changed again. Now a race was taking place where Mitsuko was. Some girls come to her and say, "You are such a good racer. Why are you just standing there? Why aren't you running?" When she starts running, she feels a lot of energy within herself. After this, Mitsuko tries her best to win the race. While running, she also sees her dead friends who were killed in her school a while ago. At that moment, her best friend also arrives. They both notice that the same pig and the women who were stopping them at the church were all coming towards them. While running, some girls tell Mitsuko, "Get out of this world." After this, we see that while running, Mitsuko reaches a deserted dark place. Some students are seen there wearing uniforms. All those girls say to Mitsuko, "We are all dead and we will kill you too." But then Mitsuko's best friend arrives, kills that girl and takes Mitsuko away. Mitsuko's best friend tells her to call out her own name loudly. At this, Mitsuko starts taking her name loudly. With this, Mitsuko returns to her original form. Her best friend, showing her hand, says, "Please pull out the wire attached to my hand so that I can leave this world." However, Mitsuko was afraid that pulling the wire might kill her, and because she loved her best friend so much, she did not want to do it. But after being forced repeatedly, she pulls the wires. As soon as she pulls the wires, her best friend's body splits into two parts, and at that very moment, a gate appears. Upon exiting that door, she sees that she has now entered a world of men. Her posters were put there, which some boys were looking at. Then, a boy comes up to Mitsuko and says, "You are in the future." Upon hearing this, she faints. After some time, when she regains consciousness and moves forward, she sees an old man playing a game, and in that game, Mitsuko appears as the same character she has currently become. Upon seeing Mitsuko, the old man starts saying, "I am the one who created this game, and I am the one controlling all of you. You were killed a long time ago, but I recreated you using your DNA." When Mitsuko hears this and realizes it is a game, she feels that perhaps she can still return to her own world. Just then, a man arrives and starts calling Mitsuko to him. Then the old man tells Mitsuko to complete her final level. She starts moving forward when she suddenly remembers the words spoken by her friend. "If we do something in this world that is impossible in the other world, you will get out of this game." With this thought, she strangles the man and says, "Stop playing with us." Saying this, Mitsuko picks up the old man's staff and stabs it into her own stomach, which leads to her death. Here we see that the old man could not even have imagined that Mitsuko could do something like this. And with this, her destiny changes completely. She had died in this world, meaning the game, but in the real world, she was still alive. Further, we are shown that Mitsuko's other characters also killed themselves for one reason or another, and they were no longer part of the team. In the next scene, Mitsuko is shown lying in a snowy place. She had now returned to her real world. And with this mind-bending story ends right here.